For the first time in 32 years, the Detroit Lions have won a football game, and I'm proud of this organization, and I'm proud of this team. They've been through hell for the past 30-plus years, and after 9 consecutive playoff losses as well, they have ended the drought, and it only gets better from here. Not only did you win this game at home, you're going to host another playoff game next week as well, because you're the second highest seeding in the NFC right now, alongside with the San Francisco 49ers. They beat the Los Angeles Rams 24-23. Jared Goff on the day looked very good. 22 of 27, 277 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown. The offensive line in the first half, they were having their way with the Los Angeles Rams. They did allow a lot of pressure in the second half. Jared Goff got sacked 3 times on the day, but overall, they played very good as a team. I want to give this coaching staff a lot of credit as well. Dan Campbell, a couple of seasons ago, was in tears after they had a tough loss against the Minnesota Vikings. And you look at this team a couple years later, they're biting kneecaps off people like how he wanted. The rebuild is almost complete with this team. But for them to go out there and win a playoff game, that's huge for this team. Give Aaron Glenn a lot of credit as well. And yes, I have given Aaron Glenn a lot of flack in the past. But the way that he was going out there and making adjustments on the fly, I love to see it. They had 3 opportunities to go down there and score a touchdown. I'm talking about the Los Angeles Rams here in the red zone. And the next thing you know, Aaron Glenn was dialing up that pressure. You turned 3 possible touchdowns into 3 field goals. That basically helped this team win the game in the second half. Then you had the play where it was late. It was the last offensive snap before the knees came down from Jared Goff. It was a 3rd down. He goes straight to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who has 7 catches for 110 yards in this game. Phenomenal game by that kid as well. He's one of the best wide receivers in football. I remember watching him years back in college when he was with USC. He has transformed into being a very good wide receiver and one of the best players in the NFL today. And you look at Josh Reynolds as well. This man had a lot to prove in this game, because him and Jared Goff, they used to be teammates with the Rams. And you look at Josh Reynolds in this game, 5 catches for 80 yards in the first half. This man was running, going insane. It was hard to cover him. In the second half, he did fall off a little bit, but he had a very good game against his former team, and that's the biggest storyline. Matthew Stafford comes back home to Detroit. The Lion fans booed him because they're all in on Jared Goff right now. Matt Stafford was not able to go out there and win a playoff game with this team, but Jared Goff was able to, and give credit to Stafford and those guys as well. Puka Nacua is here to stay. The Lions had a tough day guarding this guy. He had 9 catches for 181 receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown. That's what I'm talking about, the adjustments on the fly, because Aaron Glenn went out there and he started to put this guy in double and triple coverage. And Aaron Glenn hasn't done that much this season. Usually he leaves guys in one-on-one coverage, or he just puts a safety over top. He said, forget that, dial up that pressure and key in on this kid, because Matthew Stafford loves him. And Ben Johnson, where do I start, man? He's going to be a head coach next season, and he deserves it, because he's one of the best offensive minds in the NFL today. This is an offense that has a lot of upside, and it's showing as we speak. Jahmyr Gibbs is a rookie, putting in work with this team. Had a rushing touchdown in this game. He also had 43 yards receiving as well off of 4 catches. Sam Laporta, who was dealing with a knee injury all week long, he was doubtful for this game. This guy shows up and gets another touchdown. He has been a touchdown machine with this team. One of the best rookie tight ends I've seen in the history of the NFL. I'm proud of the Detroit Lions, and those guys went out there and they deserve this win. I also want to give some love to the defensive players as well before I let you guys go. Brian Branch had a beautiful pass deflection in this game. He was all over the field. He had 7 solo tackles in this game. He looked very good. And you also have the man himself, Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson is a star pass rusher in the NFL. He had 2 sacks on the day, and Matthew Stafford got sacked twice in this game, and he accounted for both of them. Aiden Hutchinson in the next couple years could be in the same conversation with guys like TJ Watt and Myles Garrett. He's the best defensive player with this team. He's going to only get better. And the same for Jack Campbell as well at that linebacking spot. The linebackers have done a very good job down the stretch of stopping the run and just holding off opposing offenses. The only thing that bothers me for the rest of the playoffs with the Lions is their secondary. If their secondary can go out there and play better, and Aaron Glenn can coach up like how he did in the second half in this game, this team's going to be hard to beat moving forward. I'm not saying that they're going to go out there and make the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, even though that would be great to see because his fan base deserves it, and it'll be a great story for Jared Goff. But they have a very special team on their hands. They have a lot of things to worry about in this offseason, but they're not there just yet. They deserve this to win. Congratulations to the Detroit Lions, and congratulations to the fan base and those guys that have been subscribers of my channel for a very long time. I know who you are. Celebrate hard tonight because it's on to next week. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, I want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. God bless every single last one of you guys. Peace.